time baseball. In now is Adam.
The right fielder, Adam.
No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who are you focused on, Dan, please?
Look at everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Way outside. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired. 2 down now.
That is third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. 6. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. A wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. And it's fouled away. Pitch on the way. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Chirinos recovers. And the throw to first ends the inning. Into the box, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. Dozier gets to it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Turner has it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Juan Soto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
22. 1.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1
is the count.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Softly on the line to third. And the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Ryan Zimmerman.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit.
After back-to-back singles right there, they are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing, and he pops him up. Correa onto the grass. He's there and records the first down.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
From the stretch. Drilled to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, it has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. A ball and a strike now. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Victor Robles. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I got the count.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game can go gap to gap with ease.
Robles is there, 2 gone.
Batting 6.
Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 2 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. next 0-2 is a slider that gets him to chase off the plate. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Striding in, Adam Eaton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
Line towards center field. Springer is right there, one down.
The batter, the shortstop.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Fouled off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batter.
Ready now, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. National. Tyler White will bat next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. One ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. This is in the air out to right. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Past battles with Scherzer. He's had some success. 5 for 11.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos.
Robinson.
As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Swings through
Yep.
it for strike
0-2.
number 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there's 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching of that at bat, and I like seeing
The
that.
center fielder,
He showed
number
all
4.
hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more
0-1.
deceptive.
George Springer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and
Third
in to try to
baseman,
tie him up,
number
but
2.
it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runner goes for second. And now they've got him in a rundown. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Juan Soto to the plate
Leading
now.
off with the Nationals,
Singled and scored in
the
his
left
first
fielder,
appearance in
number
this one.
22, Juan Soto.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batter.
So the base is
The
empty
first
here
baseman,
with 1 away.
Ryan
And that'll bring up the power-hitting
Zimmerman.
first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number
Here's
15.
Matt Adams now.
Designated
Flied out
hitter.
in his first at
Matt
bat, so make him 0
Adams.
for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping in, Alex Bregman comes
Leading
into
off
this
for the
at-bat 0 for
Astros,
1 in the ballgame.
The third baseman,
First pitch of
Alex
the at-bat on its way.
Bregman.
And he fouls this one off. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, all of a sudden he pulls the string.
Bregman becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Scherzer looks in. Here's the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Dozier onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Correa is there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Washington.
1 gone for the Nationals in the fifth. And that means the catcher, Yan Gomes, bats next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt. But this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder,
Victor Robles digging in now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
He's set and the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out.
Third baseman.
Anthony at the plate. Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Shoots this one over to first. Gurriel brings it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Boy, Gil, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Up next for the Astros.
Standing in, Tyler White flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away. White, 28 years old, was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He's ready now to pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Eaton is after it, and no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Brantley, a runner at first with 1 gun in the inning. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick.
And that last at-bat, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They're down 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Juan Soto
leading off with the
set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now battle.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Zimmerman.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second.
Designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Matt Adams. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand, and he'll reach first safely.
The batter, number 9.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. A bouncer to the left side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th. Former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Fans are loving that inside the marker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
In now, Alex Bregman. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now in the box, deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit toward the right side. And this is taken for the out. The catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
The center fielder, number 6.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box now, Victor Robles. Reddick is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with 1 away now. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, Drew, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carlos.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Turner gloves it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
The left fielder,
now batting, Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Out of a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
And he fouls this one off. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Eaton. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find this to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Hero, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Calling for it, Soto. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Tyler White. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Michael Brantley. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.